Hello, my lovely collective. Thank you so much for tuning into the full length. So, as I mentioned in the short, I am trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of July. So, it would mean the world to me. I am so freaking close. It's just a goal that I have set for myself. So, if you could please subscribe to the channel, it would mean the world to me, okay? I just did a Gemini reading. So, if you have Gemini in your chart or if you're dealing with a Gemini, go check that out. So your messages, let's dive deeper. Always something new with you. I was definitely picking up on this energy of like, not in a good way. It was more like, like it's always something with you. Like it's always something new. It's always a new excuse, like something along those lines, right? And then I heard plants. So it really made me think of like tending to your plants. Some of you guys could have like flowers that you're really vigilant on like taking care of. Or you could be buying more plants or like looking into becoming like a plant parent. And then I heard vinyl static. So literally if you've ever heard like a vinyl that's done playing, just spinning, like that kind of like radio static kind of sound, like I can't imitate it, but, and then I heard shoe fly don't bother me, which made me think of fly on the wall. So that made me, it gave me this energy really of like, somebody wishes that they could be a fly on the wall for this conversation, like for you to overhear what you're saying about them. And again, it feels, I'm not gonna lie, like I have to be honest here, collective, it feels a little bit malicious. So anyways, so then that brought up a prayer up in protection. So I do have a little protection spell that we are going to say real quick together. If you feel like anyone's been giving you the evil eye, or just if you felt like there's gossip and just negative intentions going in or around you, around your name, you know, if you're, I just heard like keep your name out my mouth, like if you've been dealing with someone who's kind of been causing drama and you feel like you need this protection spell, so just, you know, take a screenshot. You can say this whenever to yourself, okay? So but we'll say it here together quick. I am protected from all harm. I am safe here. I am unseen by all who may hurt me. I am hidden from all dark spirits or entities. And you guys may want to do a cord cutting ritual. So it doesn't take much. You can literally just envision your person and envision a metaphorical cord like being strung from you to them, and then envision like a pair of scissors. I mean, this can all be done mentally. However, if you also want to do something more tangible, more physical to feel better about that, you can buy yourself a black candle, things like that, okay? So without further ado, let's dive into what y'all came here for, some tarot and oracle cards. Actually, I'm gonna do the oracle at the end, I think. Yeah, let's start with the tarot. So, spirit, angels, and ancestors, please give me only the clearest and highest messages that will resonate with my collective, that will serve them for their highest good in clarity and in knowledge. Ooh. Okay, so let's see what came out here. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, putting in that work. I just heard this. It just made me think of work with ASAP Ferg or ASAP Rocky. I'm hearing so many different versions, like come get that work, and then also like that who put in work. A few different songs I'm thinking of, but anyways. 8 of Pentacles, really like, I'm also hearing nose to, a lot of music today, collective. I'm hearing Nose to the Grindstone by Tyler Childers as well. You're just really keeping your head down, staying focused on what you need to at this time. Like you're getting your shit done. It feels like you have a list, you're checking it twice. You're very passionate about your work. That's what I'm picking up on. Like, your work has wealth. Ooh, I love that. We're writing that down. Thank you, Spirit. Work has wealth to it right now. So for some of you, this could mean like you're starting your own business. And funny enough, I did also mention that briefly in Gemini's reading. So you could be an entrepreneur, or this just means you could be moving up within a company, more responsibilities, like more money, more problems, you know? So something like that. Also, I love these cards with this rendition. It also feels like you guys are like holding on to your bags right now. Like you're making your money and you're keeping it too. Like where maybe as if you were even a couple years ago when you were younger, you may have like spent it, you know, not on the most wise things. You know, you may have gone out partying or, you know, so spirit is like the more you work, the more you're going to get from it now. And because you're putting in the work, you're reaping the rewards because you understand, like something about understanding the gravity of money is like kind of coming through in your reading. So anyways, spirit, angels, and ancestors, please let me get an oracle card. Thank you. That one went flying across the room. Yes, it did. Collective. So we have the card Tiger. Sorry, I really, like, literally have to, hang on. BRB. Okay. So we have the card Tiger coming out. Ooh. So let me see. I'm going to try and find it in the book, but also intuitively, this is like really channeling your inner confidence, your like eye of the tiger, not to be cliche, but it's really making me feel like king of the jungle, really protecting your energy, protecting your loved ones, protecting your work. For some of you, that could be a message. Like if you are working on your own business, your own name, protect your work, especially if it has wealth and like meaning to you. Because someone could be trying to like copy your style, copy your drip, but they can replicate the same, they can only replicate certain things, but they cannot take your ideas. But so it's this energy of really stepping into like like really defensive kind of protective mode, right? So Tiger number 69. I'm just literally a 2-year-old. It's fine. I'll just read a quick passage here, okay? Tigers are some of the most recognizable cats in the world. They are territorial, yes, and mostly solitary, but are social creatures when they go hunting. Fear their ferocity and view tigers as formidable force. Dwindling habitats, tigers have had to adapt to constant changes. So this also too could be referring to changing your work, a new change around work. Again, if you're starting a new business or your own business, you know, kind of adapting to those changes, those new responsibilities, right? Spirit, what other messages do you have for my collective at this time? Let me see past energies for my collective. Oh, this is so relatable. So collective, that's the whole purpose of me starting this channel, collective, is because it felt like you were dealing with some bullshit at work or in and around your work life. And it feels like you're so tired of the facade of the game, associated with like needing to worry about PTO and being on someone else's schedule. Having these swords, right? Like these mental responsibilities, feeling like you're having to walk around eggshells because of HR and you're in a workplace and blah, blah, blah. Like you can't be authentic, right? Something about your habitat dwindling at work or something along those lines. But it just feels like it's a circus. Like it's not oh my God, you guys. Thank you, Spirit. I don't even need the cards today. So there's a couple of circus tents here in the background, as you can see. And as I picked up on in your meditation, in your energy before even seeing that card, I wrote down, not my monkeys, not my circus. Yes, I did. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so moving on. So that was the past energy, right? So current energy for my collective. What messages, please, Spirit? What messages do you have for the collective? I said what I said, yeah. I said what I said. 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So your work has extreme wealth to you at this time, and you're increasing your wealth. You're focused on your bag. You're focused on your grind. It feels like for some of you too, you could be either getting a second job or very similar to myself. You could be working like a day job and then have like a side hustle, or something that what you're truly passionate, like you have something to pay the bills, and then you have your true passion on the side, and you're nurturing that. And Spirit sees that, and it may not be immediate, but it is going to, the seeds are planted. You're just waiting for the fruit to bear, right? So what about future energies? Okay, so 5 of Cups coming out here. What other future energies do we have? Okay, I'm going to put these back, but I'll just recognize the Moon, 10 of Pence, Death card, and the Sun came out. Jeez Louise. So you may have to, this 5 of Cups doesn't always have to mean sadness, collective. So let's talk about it. This can also mean inexperience. So with that being said, it could mean both, right? So you could be sad about having to walk away from a 9-to-5 job, from the comfort and the certainty that comes with that. But your spiritual growth will outdo any sort of monetary value that you could have ever imagined. I think your finances are going to be the same. So it's like, you don't worry about what this, you have to leave this behind. You have to leave the deceit, the trickery, the bullshit, the facade, the 9-to-5. You need to leave that shit behind so you can grow. So your habitat can stay safe, your mentals, right? And you're only focused right now on what you could be losing, which may feel like a schedule, stability, more like traditional benefits, right? 401k. But you can make all of that for yourself with your own business if you know how. So this just could, to me in this read, this speaks more of an experience than it does of sadness, okay? Spirit, what other messages, please, before we close out, do you have for my collective? Any last messages for my collective? Any advice? Yeah, don't be afraid to step out on your own. 9 of Pentacles. Notice how many pentacles are here. And also notice you go from 8 to 9 to Queen, right? You are only going to see growth and expansion in your finances. That's just what this feels like. You have to start seeing things from a new perspective, okay? Yes, you're losing certain stabilities and schedules and comforts, but at the price of being able to flourish in your own garden. I kind of equate this as to like, you're leaving behind a grocery store so you can go grow your own shit, okay? What beats homegrown? Nothing, okay? So you're leaving that store-bought shit with all the hormones and the additives and God knows with the genetically modified foods, whatever the hell else. And you're saying, you know what? Let me go off grid. Let me grow my own garden. Spirit taught me how to do this a while ago. We know how to do this from scratch. We don't need, you know, that's kind of the energy I'm picking up on. Any last messages, please, Spirit, for my collective before we close out the reading? So yeah, you guys, if any of this has resonated, of course, please like and subscribe to the channel. The High Priestess. Spirit is saying intuitively, you already know your passion and your dream and where that can take you. You know what's best for you. And if you see things in a new light, and if you trust and rely on yourself, you are going to be so shocked. You're going to be so proud, not just shocked, proud of your outcomes, right? You may have to be the only one in this, right? Like a tiger, you may have to channel your inner tiger. You may have to, this may be one of the hardest things you've ever had to do in terms of taking a jump, of like a leap of faith, but Spirit has your back. And intuitively with the High Priestess, you already know that this was part of your journey, right? Yin and yang energy, balance, right? So I hope something here did resonate, collective. If it did, of course, like and subscribe, drop a comment, let me know what resonated, and stay tuned. I'll see you soon.